Hello and welcome to another daily prompt video. Today we will be looking at another four writing works for a prompt package, starting with a short story titled Barefoot Ally, which is based on the prompt, create a scene where your character is fleeing from something dangerous. The shadows lapped at her bare heels as she hobbled down the cold, dark alley. She kept her focus on what was ahead. Turning back now would be fatal, she was certain. He didn't run after her. Instead, he just walked towards her singing an old song she wasn't familiar with. Her heart pounded in her chest. She wheezed for breath. A tall fence stood before her. She gripped it and screamed quietly, pleading for help. The man now stood only paces behind. She laughed. Huh? The man expressed, startled by her change in demeanour. The woman turned her head to look at him, and showed her fangs in all their glory. He tried to run, but before he could even lift his foot, she was already at his throat. And our second one is another short story titled Loosened, which is based on a prompt, write a scene where something embarrassing happens. I felt my shorts loosen, but I thought I could make it out the door, past those waiting in the waiting room, but I didn't. No one stared at me after they fell down, but I had my Dolly Zoom moment from Jaws that day, and that's why I now always wear a belt. Okay, and this one is a poem based on a visual prompt that you can see on your screen in the little corner, the third corner at the bottom, and it says to write a poem titled Dancing in the Rain. Shoes hit puddle. Though they knew they were in a muddle, they didn't mind. The skies had opened, their fears washed away. They let it all go as they began dancing in the rain. And our final prompt for today is another short story titled Into Perspective, based on a prompt, write about an important event in your life from the perspective of someone close to you. We haven't always gotten on. I don't agree with a lot of the things they do or how they present themselves. Frankly, I think it's embarrassing, but when you see your child struggling to stay awake and shaking for over 3 hours, it really puts things into perspective. That's my child in the ambulance, and I need them to be okay. Please come home.